Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the New Jewel Awakening, or welcome back if you are an existing subscriber. So today I wanted to take a look, do a little bit of a deep dive into your love life, see what's going on, see what advice Spirit it has for you at this time. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, as well as Venus, guys. I would also check this out if any of those placements fall in your ninth house as well. Spirit, what is the energy of this love connection we're going to look at today? What is the message of love here? Quite a bit of cards. So we have stability, release, and retreat. So it says this relationship can stand the test of time with stability. And then with release, we have radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And then retreat. Time alone or in nature can help you recharge. So right now, I feel like that this is a connection that is Spirit. We have warning here at the bottom of the deck with healing. So there are some old traumas, some old issues that need to be healed within the dynamic of this connection. And until these are really healed, then this situation can't move forward. Now, whether it has the possibility to move forward or not, that is to be determined by who's willing to put in the work and what is amount of effort one is willing to actually invest in this healing journey. But I feel like that in the past, a very significant, like two souls really did bond with one another. And it seemed like it was a connection that could really stand the test of times. But I feel like that just things got in the way of this connection that really altered the dynamic of it. And so now this is about accepting what has happened, what's come to pass, and really surrendering any desire to any of that shoulda, coulda, woulda energy needs to be surrendered and let go of at this time, and really go within and really address the situation for exactly as it is. All right, Spirit. So what's the current state of this connection that we're looking at today? What is the current state of this connection, Spirit? Thank you. So we have the King of Swords. So there's emotional detachment here. It's like this is a very logical way that everyone inside of this situation is handling it. You know, everyone is trying to be very matter of fact is what I'm feeling. With the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, things are definitely moving slow. It's like everybody is reading into every single detail of the interactions between one another. I'm going to get the masculine energy for over here and the feminine energy for over here, guys. Spirit, how is the masculine showing up in this connection here? Thank you. So we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. So this masculine could be experiencing some type of fall from grace. They could be experiencing the fallout inside of a connection. Definitely some disharmony going on around them. This could have to do with, I don't know, with the Two of Cups in the reverse to the Ace of Cups in the upright behind that, this truly could be some sort of, it's like what somebody's been trying, the emotions, this Ace of Cups that someone has been trying to hide, it's being seen, it's coming out. It's like, because they're unable to get this Ace of Cups, or they're unable to experience this right now, and there's like this dire need for this attention that this masculine is having, and because they're not getting it, I do feel like that there is some sort of like they're just being seen. Their mask is falling off because of the decisions and the choices that they're making, because they are wanting some sort of attention. How is the feminine energy showing up inside of this connection? So we have the Five of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Coins that wanted to fall out for the feminine energy. So I feel like this feminine energy is, kind of just finally at this place where she's willing to call a spade and really I've cut her ties and not really hold too much expectation into this, and they just try to, and I feel like that this feminine energy has decided to really work on union and harmony within oneself, or that's what's needing to take place here. All right, let's go ahead and get this masculine energy. This feminine energy is no longer crying over spilt milk, or is getting to a place where they no longer cry over spilt milk anymore. All right, guys, let's jump in and look and see what's going on around your masculine energy, or the masculine energy in this connection. So the situation for the masculine is the Ten of Swords, and the challenge here is the King of Cups. So I definitely feel like this masculine is experiencing a fall from grace. With this Ten of Swords to this King of Cups here, there's some type of betrayal that this masculine is experiencing right now. And the sad thing about this is it's a direct result of some emotional manipulation that this masculine has been portraying. So yeah, this is definitely repercussions for something that took place in the past for the masculine. So this masculine is definitely facing some karma. Like this person, something this person has done is coming back to haunt them. Let's see, how does this masculine emotionally feel as it pertains to the feminine on the board? So we have the Five of Wands. So this masculine is conflicted as it pertains to this feminine energy. And the reason I feel like that this masculine is conflicted is because they feel like that this is they know that they made a conscious decision, a conscious heart-based, like they consciously decided to close their heart off and make this decision anyways to betray someone. And so emotionally this person is conflicted because of their deception, and it's like they have to just sit back, and it's like they sat back and watched this something play out, or they let's see, what is in this masculine's thoughts as it pertains to this feminine energy, spirit? So we have the Knight of Swords. So this person is angry. Like this person is definitely conflicted as it pertains to this feminine energy. Yeah, looky here, the Devil card. So this, I really do feel like that their thoughts as it pertains to this feminine, there's a lot of anger here. Like I just feel like this person did a lot of things to seek revenge. The Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. It's like this person wants to rush in and make an offer, and but they can't even, like, all they can do, even when we're gifted an ace, we still have to do something with it. Like, this is a beautiful new beginning, but we could take this new beginning and muddy it up with the past and it be just as unrequited as the past situation was. Or we can decide to take this opportunity, this new beginning, and actually nurture this and it grow into something very sustainable, something very stable. But it requires one to release the past and do some soul searching. But this is telling me, in this energy right here, they're conflicted on how to offer this Ace of Cups to you guys. And, and to be honest with you, I feel like there's very lustful energy from this masculine. It's like the only way that they know how to go about getting their way is through sexual energy. So I'm going to come back to them and pull their likely actions after we dive into this feminine energy and see what the situation is around the feminine energy, what the challenge is. Oh, yeah, let me put these back in here. Spirit, what's going on for this feminine energy here? What's the situation? So we have the Eight of Swords. So this feminine energy, I do, with the Five of Cups being in the reverse in the Eight of Swords, I feel like that this feminine energy is actively working on releasing herself or releasing themselves. It doesn't necessarily have to be a female. But this energy over here is working on releasing themselves from this self-imposed cycle, this self-imposed restrictions of holding on to the past regrets, or this feeling sorry for oneself, or holding on to why someone would do them this way, or regrets, or anything like that. This person is releasing that. And this person is cutting away the things that have kept them from moving forward. What is the challenge? The World card. The feminine is having a hard time closing this cycle up. However, this feminine energy is making progress on this. With the World card being here, this is saying that it's like the feminine energy is having a hard time accepting that this didn't work out. It just didn't go as they expected after they had invested quite a bit of energy into this situation. But I do see this feminine energy finally releasing this situation, or coming close to coming approaching it for sure, with the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. This Seven of Cups here is letting me know that this feminine, while there's a lot of emotions here, I feel like that this feminine is seen through retreat. This feminine will be seen once they retreat. The illusion that was being casted, or the illusion that they was willing to see because of some old childhood woundings. Yeah, childhood. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So how does this feminine energy emotionally feel as it pertains to this masculine energy? The King of Wands. So emotionally, she's very attracted to this person. Look, there's a Knight of Swords. She could think that that's all this masculine wants. But this is also saying this feminine energy could be coming to terms with the fact that this masculine is very controlling in their emotions as well. What is this feminine's thought spaces as it pertains to this masculine on the board, Spirit? Uh-oh. So we have the Ten of Wands. This feminine is burdened. This feminine has been through a lot with this masculine, I do feel. And I feel like that this feminine is finally getting to the place where she's no longer looking for acknowledgement or an apology from this masculine. I feel like that this feminine energy has come to terms with the stubbornness that this masculine exudes. Yeah, raising of consciousness. This feminine is definitely moving on to calmer waters. I feel like that this feminine understands that this is just the beginning stages, and that's going to be a lot of work moving on from this, but I've got to do what's best for me, and at some point in time I will be able to rebuild myself and rebuild my confidence level and be able to find peace and harmony again. But right now, this situation with this masculine is quite burdensome to this feminine energy. So let's take a look at the dynamic of this connection. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, guys, if you're still with us. Alright, Spirit, let's look at the past energy of this connection, the present energy of this connection. So in the past, there was definitely some isolation. There could have been some ghosting. Someone could have completely cut someone off here and left someone with lack of closure, which is why this World card is here in the challenge position for the feminine energy. And in the present moment, we do have the death and rebirth. So there is definitely some things that are ending in order for some new beginnings to take place in one way or another. Whether this is together or not, that's to be told. And once we pull more cards down here, but let's see. There's some emotional baggage that has to be walked away from the past. I feel like that strong Scorpio here, might I add. Saturn as well, which is Capricorn energy. But what I'm seeing here, I got Virgo as well. In the past, I feel like that there was people walked away from this situation, and now with someone being walked away from and left and abandoned in the past, I feel like that there's some emotional issues that have to be healed from that, and that's what's presenting a challenge. Is there's still some emotional baggage that has to be walked away from. And it's just not happening. So let's see. What is the advice for this connection? What is the advice for this connection? People are definitely stuck in the past, refusing to let things go. The Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So the advice is the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. This is really needing to determine where is it. Look, we've got the Eight of Swords we've got the Eight of Swords out of all three decks, except for the relationship deck. I didn't even notice. It's at the bottom of the deck for the original deck as well. Subconsciously, this masculine is trapped in their head. The situation for the feminine energy is being trapped in their head with a lack of closure, the desire for closure in order to set themselves free. So I feel like this feminine energy is at the place of trying to find closure in order to move forward. And this masculine energy subconsciously cannot move forward. But this whole connection as a whole is struggling to move forward. And so there is a need to really evaluate where people are planting their seeds. And when the seeds are being planted, what is the intention behind it? Because that has to be rectified. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to plant seeds of deceit here and then get to go elsewhere and then think that you can grow crops over here and just forget about the disaster that was left over here. At some point in time, it's going to catch up and it's going to have to be addressed. And that's kind of the advice here, is to really look at the past seeds that were planted and really see, yeah, how can Four Wands. Jeez. This is childhood. Like, this goes back farther than just the two of you all. With the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Unless you guys have been together for 17 years. This goes, or I'm sorry, for 15 years. This is deeper than that. This is deeper than that. This is deeper than just the two of you all, which is why this warning and healing is here at the bottom of the deck. There are some childhood issues that both of you guys, almost like, it's like you guys seen that there was a wound, right? There was some type of trauma here, and then you guys went picking at each other's trauma. And, you know, unfortunately for you, you know, it's not really an unfortunate situation, but it was divinely orchestrated so that these wounds could be addressed. Let's see, what is the likely outcome for this connection? I do see that if one is able to walk away, if people in this connection is able to address the emotional baggage that has been dragged into here in this connection and that has been acquired within this connection, there is going to be an ability to persevere forward, but it's going to require some resilience. What is the likely outcome for this connection here? The Three of Wands. There could be reconciliation here. Yeah, there could be reconciliation here. Let's see. What likely actions will this person take towards the feminine? What likely actions will the masculine take towards the feminine energy, towards this reconciliation? So this person is going to be coming off very emotionally detached because they have this fear and anxiety, and therefore they're going to be holding back emotionally just to see what actions what it is that you like. How do you show up? Because that we can't run away from this Ten of Swords. We can't forget that there is some sort of fall from grace that this masculine is experiencing. There's some sort of ending, some type of betrayal that this masculine is experiencing right now. And it has them emotionally unavailable. So let's see. What likely actions will this feminine energy be taken towards this masculine, towards this Three of Cups energy? This feminine energy seems to be, making a final decision. There's something about this feminine energy focusing on work, working on their happiness. They want to take a leap of faith, but there's some fear here for them as well. I do feel like that there's going to be a head over heart decision made as it pertains to this judgment here as well. This is Scorpio. when I get to talking too fast, I usually confuse this with Capricorn energy, but it's not. This is Pluto energy. This is Scorpio energy, guys. The judgment. So there is a final decision that is going to cause major change. Like, this is a decisive moment. There's no turning back from this decision, and the feminine energy is going to be willing to make that call. This is going to be different for everyone, but there is going to be a final there is going to be communication between the two here. It may not be emotional communication at all. Alright, Spirit, let's see. Let's get the subconscious message for the masculine, and then we'll get the subconscious message for the feminine and get on up out of here. So it says, it's time for me to heal now. Subconscious message for the feminine, please. And the feminine loves this masculine a lot. That I don't feel like this feminine is closing. Yeah, this feminine even thinks about the things that they've, like the conversations that they've had time and time again. That could be shared energy is what I just heard. But like, this feminine energy does reflect on the conversations that have taken place between this masculine and them. And there is a lot of love here, but there's also a lot of healing that has to take place. This masculine has to heal from whatever this fall from grace is. It's going to take a little while for this masculine to do some healing. Let's get a self-care. For whoever's watching. A self-care message for whoever's watching, and then we're closing this out, guys. Spirit, can you please close this out with a self-care message for the viewer? Peace, absolutely. It says, just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean that you have to attend the performance. Make your life a drama-free zone. Choose peace in how you respond to this person. And actually, I would listen very closely to someone's intentions. Sometimes we have to look behind. I know it's not always fair that we're having to do the reading between the lines, but sometimes it behooves us to really listen to someone's intentions and less to what type of display, what type of show someone's putting on. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. So while this person may come in angrily or with some type of show, and I feel like that it's coming because there's some sort of embarrassment that this person is experiencing. But just because this is the way that someone is showing up, listen to them. Listen and don't respond to their drama. And I feel like that it'll force this person to begin to look at their own issues that need healing. Alrighty, Sag, I pray that this message provided you with some guidance on your journey. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate a thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.